Hand clap to the masses out and large, all over the place, all over the world, entire universe, as we say, guys. Welcome to another reaction here on this here, the one and only Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up yourself one time, and a hand clap goes out to each and every one of you guys who tuned into yet another reaction on this here, the one and only Mystelics reaction or Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up yourself one time. Of course, hand clap goes out to each and every one of you guys out there. Now, guys, I'm gonna be reacting to a number of incidences involved in the parliament right there. But there's something actually mentioned yesterday, and I want you guys to see something, because I got an update, so to speak, on something that took place, and I must make mention of it. You know how I do. I must make mention of the updates after all, brothers and sisters. Anyways, this is in relation to the Prime Minister coming into Dominica, and of course, notably stating that he was quarantined or something like that. Let us review it right there, guys. This is what it is right there. Take a listen.
Because I noticed that the Prime Minister was in Venezuela recently.
So the Prime Minister was in Venezuela.
COVID high risk. He came back on Friday.
Came back from a place that was, you know, had high risk of the Rona situation.
Did you quarantine? Did you go to quarantine?
So the question was posed to him, did you quarantine? Right? Did you quarantine? Now, obviously, quarantine would mean based on the protocols that you are following. Not true. Quarantine protocols. You don't go quarantine without protocols. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Anyways, this is what he had to say right there.
No, I'm asking a question. Did you go to quarantine? Sit down. Have you been medically cleared? Sit down. Let me ask you a question. Sit down. It's just...
No, I don't know what's wrong with this people audio. Fix all your audio now. Are you willfully doing that or something?
Fully.
So the Prime Minister stated that he followed the protocols fully. Before he left, he took a PCR test. That's what I'm understanding. Let me go back.
Before PCR.
Okay.
I came back.
He came back.
Went to quarantine.
Quarantine.
I came back. They did the PCR.
He talk about the thing in his nose. Nobody cares about that. Continue.
And furthermore, I'm fully vaccinated.
Okay, so on that basis, he's talking about being fully vaxxed. Now, on the basis of being fully vaxxed, based on the protocols, they say once you go outside and you come back inside, you have to spend 2 days. Now, 2 days obviously means that after that 2 days, you then have to take a test, and then after between 24 to 48 hours, you then are given the possibility, if you are cleared of have no thing, then that's it. But I want you guys to pay attention to something. He came in on Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday in Parliament. He should have been in quarantine on Monday. And once the results come in on Monday, then he'll be able to attend the Parliament on Tuesday. But that was not the case. However, this is not the update though. But let's say he followed everything right there, guys. Everything went par and par. There's a number of persons who have messaged me stating that they saw him in a funeral on Saturday. You come in on Friday and people, well, this is what people are telling me, that they see you at a funeral on Saturday. But you came in on Friday, you have to remain for 2 days in quarantine. But this Saturday you was at a funeral, which means you were outside of quarantine. If that is the case, then tell me, how can this be? Lightning, that does happen outside there. So like I was saying, guys, if Friday you came back and Saturday you are at some funeral, then what kind of quarantine did you do if people stated that they actually saw you at a funeral? So apparently you are like this guy from the UK, Matt Hancock, who apparently set up the protocols for quarantine, social distancing and all those kind of things there, stay away from people. Yet he was caught on a camera making out with some other man's wife. And he had to retire. If you think I'm joking, guys, Google Matt Hancock resigns. Google that for me. That's the Minister of Health in the UK. Google that and you will see what I'm talking about. So apparently our leaders, quote unquote leaders, are putting protocols in place that they themselves don't seem to be following. Why is that though? So it's for some people and not everybody. This is one of the reasons why we don't believe that the very Prime Minister himself took the injection. Yeah, he took an injection doesn't mean he took the, you understand what I mean? So What are your thoughts in this situation? However, guys, this is not why I'm here today. I went on a whole rant on this thing. I could make a whole other vlog, but this is not it right there, guys. This is what we're talking about right there. This situation involving Senator Annette Sanford. This is what you have to say. Let's get into it right there.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to add my voice to the discussion on the Hospital Authorities Act for the House. But before I continue, Mr. Speaker, I must say that I was flabbergasted to listen to the Honorable Rayburn Blackmore rebut COVID-19 protocols because, Mr. Speaker,
I just pointed out Honorable Minister of...
the Minister for National Security. Mr. Speaker, the Minister said, the Minister was a police officer as far as I understand. He's also the Minister of National Security. But it was the same minister who allowed an international criminal to enter our shores without any PCR testing and without any quarantine.
Tell me it's lie. It's not lie, it's true. They allowed Choksi to come in without no PCR test, without no quarantine. The police officers told me. They wonder how is it that a guy is inside there and he just came in and he did not quarantine. It's not me that said that. Police officers. I met the police officers and they wondering what was going on. It is from them I got some of the information, you know. They wondering because they saw him inside there wondering what is going on. Minister of National Security, you should answer these questions. How is it that Choksi could come in without any quarantine or anything, yet still you just took him to jail? The man didn't do no PCR test, no quarantine, nothing. You just take the man. The man stated that he was kidnapped, and instead you understand the relevance of being kidnapped unless you were involved in it yourself. Who knows? A lot of people might know, but unless you were involved with it yourself, this is why you end up bypassing all these protocols. What about the 2 Indians that also came into Dominica? Did they adhere to any quarantine protocols? Or did you guys bypass them? Minister of National Security. Isn't that the question you should be answering? No. It's vital, ain't it?
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
That's a great question. You cannot deny that. Everybody in Dominica knows this. Everybody. Look at him, National Security. Why you sit down for? You should answer the question. Because you can actually do this in Parliament. You ask a question, you deserve an answer.
Mr. Speaker, it is in the public domain.
Duh. Withdraw. Why is he talking about withdraw? Guys, this is one of the reasons why you can pretty much see how the Parliament is corrupt. She made a statement and asked a question on the basis that why did he do such a thing? And instead, I mean, it's in the public domain. We know that he came in. We know there was no quarantine. We know that there was no PCR test done for him. We know that these things. He's the Minister of National Security. And instead, the Minister of Speaker of the House, whatever is his name, Joseph Isaac, I think. Instead, he asked, okay, can you answer this question? It's a relevant question. You then telling her to withdraw it?
Withdraw your statement.
It's a question she asked. The man stand up to answer. You telling him, do you want to withdraw a statement on something that is actual relevance and factual as well?
Do you want me to explain?
You see how corrupt that house is, brothers and sisters? You see how corrupt it is, one-sided? There's more.
The minister is untrue. Well, let him answer.
Let him answer, of course.
The minister is right there. Ask
He stood up. Let him answer.
him.
Members, Senator,
Ask him whether it's true or not.
Senator, I'm not going to tolerate this to a law.
Boy, tell you, boy. Anyways, guys, there's more. There's more right there. I think there's a matter. I think that's it. Let's listen.
To allow you to speak, because I was wondering what exactly are you speaking about. So could you point out this honorable house, because you were asking for members to clarify. So I wanted to be clear as to which area you were talking about. So if there is no terminology offshore bank, I would ask you to withdraw it, because like you...
Okay, so on the basis of this part right there, she was making, you guys can check out the link. The links will be in the description below. It's very, very long, man. It's very, very long. I have to take my time and go through this thing. But on the basis that Dominica's will actually have offshore accounts, for which nobody can clarify what exactly or how much amount is inside there. I guess only the Prime Minister can do these things. But there's offshore accounts out there. However, on the basis that there are other countries, and she's making the relevance of other countries not having any monies that are made for Dominica outside there, the other countries do not have these things. Yet still Dominica is the one that has it. Listen to this.
You're not moving in the right direction.
Okay, so we're looking at section 5 verses 2.
Section 5.2.
Section 5.3 D.
There is offshore bank.
Well, that's why I'm asking for clarification, because it's not specified in the bill.
Because it's sending a wrong connotation to the act itself, and just proceed.
Boy.
Mr. Speaker, I was just seeking clarification. You know it's not specific, so it could have been
Yes, so
referred
what
to.
exactly are you seeking a clarification on? Just
My
clarify.
question is, why is it necessary to have banks being open outside of Dominica? What is accounts outside of Dominica, in banks outside of Dominica? What would be the rationale for doing that?
With the greatest of respect, the question that the member is now postulating may well be one which is acceptable, but that is not what she said. What she said initially was that the draft or the proposed legislation provides for offshore banks. That's what she said.
So that's why So okay, you're on your feet, so clarify exactly what you meant.
Good.
And let's proceed.
Okay, so I said I conducted a systematic review of healthcare authority acts across the Caribbean, and none of these other countries have accounts outside of Dominica to facilitate these bills.
Outside of their country.
In the bill, this is in this legislation. So in all of the bills, nowhere it's found. But in ours, it's particular. I'm just wondering why, and what would be the rationale for doing that.
Isn't that a good question? Isn't that a necessary question? What is the rationale of putting monies outside there when it's supposed to be in the consolidated fund in Dominica? What is the rationale? Okay, yes, you're doing it. We know that there's monies outside there. They have admitted that there's monies outside there. This is based off the very question right there. Okay, what is the rationale of having monies outside of the consolidated fund that is supposed to be in Dominica in offshore accounts? What is the point? What is the relevance? How do we know how much money is there? That is a good question to ask. What is the reason why this is happening when all other countries do not have this? No, let me skip ahead so you guys can understand. Let me skip ahead.
Which statement do you want me to withdraw?
So okay, you'll get it in a while.
Regards to the auditing and the Kalinago chief.
Which one?
The exact one you said. You said it, not me to tell you exactly what you said. So if you want to continue to speak, you need to withdraw it.
So she was making reference to, you'll understand.
Or are you telling me that you don't know what you said?
I said maybe about 3 sentences regarding to the audit report, so I would like to know exactly which one.
Are you going to withdraw?
So in other, okay, so in the other setting right there, when they were talking about
Thank you very much for doing that.
the offshore accounts, they pretty much ignored that vibe and then they went on to something else. And then she presented, let's go back. I talk too much. Listen.
So if you want to
This went on to the chief, which of course she stated that she was not privy to seeing the audits. Okay, what was happening based off the monies and everything. So let's listen.
continue to speak, you need to withdraw it. Or are you telling me that you don't know
I said maybe about 3 sentences regarding to the audit report, so I would like to know exactly which one.
Are you going to withdraw?
So in other words, he doesn't know what she said. He forgot what she said and he's asking her to withdraw, but he doesn't know exactly what he's asking her to withdraw. That is what is happening right there.
The Minister of Lands already pointed it out, so you are very clear on it. I'll ask you to withdraw if you want to proceed or take your seat.
But I don't understand.
What
Honestly, Mr. Speaker, I don't understand exactly what, because we do know there's facts that the audit report has been released. It has been kept from me. I have a letter in my possession saying that I cannot see that audit report because it's confidential. I do have a letter.
So you have the letter with you?
I can get it on my
to
phone if you
support
want.
the argument?
Yes.
So listen to that. So she says she has the letter to support her argument based off what she just said, that she's prevented from seeing the audit report. She has the letter right there. The Speaker of the House asked her if she has it. If you didn't catch that.
I can get it on my phone if you want.
Argument?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Look at what happens after.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
withdraw the statement.
I do have the letter, Mr. Speaker.
Withdraw the statement.
She has the proof. She has the proof. Listen, what did I tell you?
Or take your seat.
I thought he wanted evidence.
I thought he wanted evidence. Because talking about withdrew this statement made from the Canadago chief. And she has the letter. She has the letter. She can just go in her phone and get it to read it out for all you. But he doesn't want the proof. He just wants it to be withdrawn.
I thought you wanted evidence. You don't want evidence. I have the letter.
Are you going to withdraw now?
What do you want me to withdraw? The Kalinago chief word? Or that we should be accountable in all government offices? Which one exactly?
Which one? Because apparently he wasn't listening.
Remember, in regards to the audit, people preventing the Kalinago chief.
But that's what she has in the letter. And nobody prevented the Kalinago. She was talking about herself. Preventing her from seeing the audit.
From the audit. From submitting the audit.
Mr. Speaker, I can't withdraw because that's the truth. And if I have to sit, I will. Thank you.
See? Tell me, guys, you can just watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. And you'll understand what I'm saying, man. You have to question that these are the individuals who want to put policies in place and bills in place to guide the people. However, it's based off what one side did. When one side is making sense, the other decides, no, let us talk nonsense or whatever. Withdraw what? The truth? Boy, guys, we have to question the very people. But then again, it's not really the people that put in the people. The people put people based off what they can get. The corrupt people, I should say, put people on top. Because if our corrupt leaders leading the nation for continuous times, obviously it must be corrupt people. Not necessarily mean the people are very corrupt. They are willing, or the economy is based or have brought them to their knees where they have to then look or can talk against certain people for them to gain favors. So it's not necessarily saying corrupt, but within the or with the association of corruption, you make yourself as corrupt as well. So we're not we, but the people who tend to put these people in position so they can get things are indirectly corrupt. There are people who willfully doing these things so they can just get, they are directly corrupt. So you have indirect corruption and direct corruption. That is crazy, putting these people in positions so they can just rule and do magie. Then these people decide to put whoever they want. The corrupt people put in more corrupt people or corrupting people to put them in thing so they can get monies and this kind of things there. And we wonder where we going. Where we going in Dominica? Nowhere. Guys, what are your thoughts on the whole situation that you just observed there? She had to take a seat. She asked if she should withdraw the truth or asking for accountability. Which one should she withdraw? This is the Speaker of the House, guys. This is the Speaker of the House. There's another one I have to make reference to. I'm trying to get the question that was asked. When I do that, guys, I'll do a reaction on that. Give this video 250 likes, guys. Thumbs up. Just click the thumbs up button right now. and let us get that vibes going. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much all your guys for this here reaction. Give this video a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they come through. But Mystelics, once again, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.